Whoa, it's my ugly mug. What up, guys? Esoteric Rider here. So I began to have a bit of a problem with my Fury going on. This is my 2020. Obviously, if you see my videos, you know what this bike is. So I've began to have a bit of free play within my throttle. Now, before you say, oh, Rider, just adjust these, it'll be good. Well, the problem with that is I kind of tried to replace the bars and didn't care for them, and I redid the cables. And, well, I don't think I properly adjusted them when I did the cables and inserted them into the throttle body. So if this method doesn't work and you're looking to see how to get them properly adjusted where it goes into the throttle body, this video is for you. So let's quit the talking and let's take off this air intake so we can actually access the adjustments to these cables. Alrighty, using a size 10 with an extension, we'll be taking off this bolt here. Bolt is a mile long. There we go. All right, up next, there is a retaining clip that is held in by a Phillips screw in which you have to unscrew in order to release it from the throttle body, and which you'll be able to slide this off afterwards. So, as you can see, that's what I'm doing. Sure, I think that meant it was good. Yep, sure did. Great. All right, now, bring the camera over a bit. There is a hose being held on right here. You can just use your fingers to pinch that together, slide that back, and now this should be good to just pop off along with the, come on tripod, work with me, one on the very bottom. So this one I'm gonna need both hands for. Both the hoses are two different sizes. So yes, you can't really mix them up, so here you go. Now before you say, Ryder, why didn't you take the cover off? That would have made that so much simpler. Well, that's because the retaining clip, or whatever the hell you want to call this thing, you put it at an angle, and you could just easily get into it on the angle that you leave it open, so you don't have to fight to get this off unless you absolutely have to. But I mean, I like doing things the hard way. It wouldn't be a tutorial from me if it wasn't the hard way, so yeah. Anyway, moving on. So, looking at the cables, we have two of them. We have a push and a pull cable. Now, the very back cable, let me bring my light over, should be all the way screwed in. It's that back one there, I'll circle it on the screen there. It's all the way screwed in. Now, if you're confused, when I move the throttle like so, I'm gonna twist it here. Now watch what the cable does. Just moving it back and forth. See all that free play in there? Now, it's supposed to have only a little bit. And pull it back and, or push it forward. So let's go ahead and grab the correct size, which I don't know what it is off the top of my head, and pull that back and get it readjusted. Alrighty, so I'm going to correct myself really quick here. I said that we were going to need 2 wrenches, but no, we only need 1. Yeah, so what it's going to be is a size 10 on this top nut here. We are going to break it loose. So let me actually get it in the right way. So we're going to turn it counterclockwise to bust it loose, not ding our gas tank, hopefully. And what this is going to do is it is going to allow us to turn the throttle cable to where we can give this space to one open up. And if you're wondering about how the bottom bolt works, is that it actually sits inside the metal housing here and it holds it so it doesn't turn. So what I'm going to do is, I think that's loose enough, is I'm going to twist this counterclockwise to pull it back because I want this cable to tighten up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to need both hands to one, hold this and then tighten that bolt. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now as I'm turning, I'm twisting my throttle just to see how much free play I got. So if I go all the way up, there's almost going to be no free play. So yeah, there's almost no free play right there. If I just keep on going, yeah, there's nothing really good going on right there. So now I'm gonna set it to just about where I need it, and as you screw it in, you'll actually be able to, you'll be able to fine tune it to, where you need it. So I've got it just about where I need it. So I'm going to pull upwards and make sure this is where I'm at, because obviously I still have a little bit of slack to where I need to screw my nut down. And then I'm going to get my screwdriver in there and try not to shut my plastic. You could remove this cylinder cover, and that will give you a little bit of room, but it's not really necessary. So, all right, yeah, that's feeling great. So, how much free play you actually need might depend on the year that you have. I could be wrong on that. I'm more familiar with like the 2020s, the 2021s. So yeah, don't necessarily quote me on that. And yeah, that's all right, I might have it just a hair too tight there, so I'm gonna bring it back down. 2 rotations. 1, 2, cool. All right. So obviously it's gonna be different for you than it is for me. And yeah, just you'll be able to fine tune it the more you go. And yeah, I'm upside down. Yeah, I can't do that. Blood rushed to my head. I'll pass out on camera. That'd be embarrassing. So yeah, so let me finish tuning this up and get the reassembly. Okay, so I've got it fine tuned just about to where I want it. There's far less free play in that, and it's just about where it needs to be. So obviously you want to tighten this top nut as much as you can without stripping it, of course. So this cable does not move whatsoever, especially when you pull it. And of course, you'll still be able to see the free play within the cable going into the throttle body. So simply, you want to make sure it has that snap back action, the snap baction. I'm gonna trademark that. And yeah, we're looking good. So now we are good for reassembly. So let's go ahead and do that. So according to the 2020 manual, the free play at the throttle grip flange, which is the line, like the seam within the grip, should be 1/16 to 1/4 of an inch. So I'm gonna grab some calipers and make sure I actually did that right. Hope I did. So I've got my calipers in millimeters and I've got it set to almost 4.5. So let's see if we did this right. All right, so going off of this line of the throttle and twisting upwards, it only has this little bit of free play. So I'm lining it up at the bottom. Let's see. It's like dead on there. All right, twisting downwards. Oh yeah, damn, I'm good. So, Fury manual says 2 to 6 millimeters. We're at 4.5, so I'm pretty sure 4.5 is in between 2 and 6, so we're right where we need to be. So we shouldn't have to worry about that anymore until the cables start to get old. But I mean, I did do a cable cleaning with the like the actual lubricant, which I'll probably do a video on that another time. So yeah, this will conclude this tutorial of how to adjust your throttle via the throttle body. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, including my 2020 Honda Fury and my Harley-Davidson Street Bob 114. Also check out the Instagram at Esoteric Rider, where I post pictures of this beautiful specimen and other motorcycle content that you just might happen to enjoy. So in the meantime, I'll catch you guys in the next video. When you ride, be safe and ride free. Peace out.